What is up, nerds? In today's video, I am quickly going to be going over how I like to take down Vorkath using range. While using range against Vorkath isn't exactly the most efficient way of slaying Vorkath, it can be a much cheaper alternative than using melee. If you are looking for an in-depth explanation of Vorkath's mechanics and how to get there, please refer to my Vorkath melee guide linked in the description below. There I go more in-depth on the ins and outs of Vorkath. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel to get all my future videos and guides. Your love and support mean the world to me, and I cannot thank you all enough for it, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you to each and every single one of you. And don't forget, my son could be born any day now, so if you don't see a video from me for a little bit, that is why. But rest assured, I will continue slinging out guides and videos once my wife and I get everything all settled. But with that being said, let's dive right into the video. Gear and inventory. For our gear and inventory, we can use a wide range of different things, but we're going to use full elite void, a Navi's assembler, a salve amulet EI, which is going to be huge. We're going to use ruby dragon bolts E. We're going to use an anti-dragon shield, a light bearer. Now you could also use something like an archer's ring or something. Pegasian boots. If you wanted to use blessed d'hide boots, you can. An armor crossbow. If you only have dragon or even a rune, you can use that. Though if you're using a rune crossbow, just keep in mind you'll need the Addy version of these bolts. You won't be able to use the dragon versions. In our inventory, we have the diamond dragon bolts E, a divine ranging potion, an extended super anti-fire, an anti-venom plus, 3 super restorers, and the rest some anglers or whatever food you would like to bring. And in our divine rune pouch, we're going to have some dust runes, law runes, and chaos runes, and this is going to be able to teleport us to our house as well as casting crumble undead. And lastly, for our quick prayers, we're just going to have protect from range, and we're going to have rigor on. If you don't have rigor, obviously just use Deadeye or even Eagle Eye if you have it, but I highly suggest getting Deadeye if you don't have that already from the Royal Titans. And just note, you can honestly use a whole host of different setups. This is just what I'm using. Also, if you're a lower range level, you might want to bring something like a Dragon Warhammer or BGS to reduce his defense. Otherwise, sometimes range can take a little longer, and especially if you're a lower level, it can be a little more difficult. Example, KC. Once you are ready, hop over the rocks and head on over to Vorkath. Take a sip of your divine range pot, super anti-fire, and anti-venom pot, and poke Vorkath to begin the fight. If you're going to spec him with a BGS or Dragon Warhammer, do so now. Stand in front of him and protect from melee on and hit him once. If not, after you poke him, move a few squares back, turn your prayer on, and begin attacking. The overall fight is pretty simple and straightforward. Keep an eye out for purple flame attacks and be prepared to turn your quick prayers back on if you have that attack hit you. Watch when he launches a fireball into the air, and when he does, be sure to move at least 2 tiles away to avoid damage. Otherwise, you are pretty much protected against all other attacks until you get to his special attack. The first special attack he uses in this case is a zombified spawn attack. I like to click the ground first to make sure my character isn't attacking Vorkath still. If you don't do this, you may not have enough ticks to launch Crumble Undead at the spawn, so just be sure to click the ground once you see that white flame come at you. Also, you can use a Slayer staff if you want to auto-cast Crumble Undead, but I prefer to save the inventory spot and manually cast it, as generally you have enough time to do so. Once you cast Crumble Undead on the spawn, you will auto one-shot it, wait for some green text to show up in your game chat, and then proceed attacking until the next special attack. Continue to avoid launched fireball attacks and be aware of the purple flame attacks. His second special attack is going to be his acid pool attack. He spits out acid pools all around his lair and also rapid fires fireballs at you. You must continuously move to avoid being KO'd by the rapid fireball attack. It is better to just walk through a pool and take a little damage than to get hit by one of his fireball attacks, as it can really KO you really quick. Simply find a nice open line to walk back and forth on, and do so until acid pools disappear and fireballs aren't rapidly launching anymore. During this phase, it is a good time to heal up or pot up as needed, especially if you're not wooks walking, which I can show, but I won't show in this video. But if you guys want to, I will make a quick short video explaining how to wooks walk if that is something you all want. Once you make it through the special attack, continue attacking as normal. If he gets to another special attack, will be zombified spawn again, and this will rotate back and forth between the two until he is finally taken down. As I said earlier in the video, range isn't necessarily as efficient as melee, but it does give you an option or an avenue to do Vorkath without the need for really expensive gear. Like using a blowpipe or a rune crossbow or a dragon crossbow is going to be a lot cheaper than using a dragon hunter lance and bandos. One other thing to keep in mind, when Vorkath's health gets down to about 33% or so, you can switch to the Diamond Bolt's E to finish the job. The Ruby Bolt's spec won't be as effective at that lower health, that's why Diamond Bolt's E are used after about 33% or so. But now, as you can see, we're in the home stretch of the fight. Keep dodging the 2 special attacks he uses and keep attacking until you get him down to 0 health. Obviously, again, if you can wait to eat or something during the acid pool phase, like right here, that is best case scenario, as you're not wasting any ticks eating when you could be attacking. Now, again, if you want more in-depth Vorkath mechanics, just visit my melee video in the description below. Alright nerds, that's all I got for you today. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel to get all my future videos and guides. And just as a reminder, my son could be born any day now, so if you don't see a new video from me for a little while, that is why, but I will be back pumping out content once everything is settled. But I hope you all get super spooned, and I hope this guy was able to help you all out. Until next time, nerds, peace.